Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Coco Saze. I guess you already know that, right? And it's been a while. I've been here because I guess I've been a little bit, let me just use the word, I've been quite lazy with bringing up videos. We have the content, but coming up to just sit down and just prepare to the videos, but I guess I'm gonna do better. So today, there's this topic that I've have been there lying down just waiting for me to talk about, and so I don't want to wait any further. I just want to hit the nail on the head. So once more, you're welcome to my channel. If today is your first time, you're welcome. Please do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to like and share the video. And if you are a regular here, thank you for always showing up for us. Thank you for always coming back. Thank you for always sharing our videos. You know, sometimes we post these videos and I see people sharing them on WhatsApp, on Facebook, you know, sharing the video. And please, whatever you're doing for us, we truly appreciate it. We do not take it for granted at all.
Three, two, one.
So back to what we want to talk about today. So we want to talk about how to build trust after a breakout, how to begin to forgive, how to begin to build trust again after there have been a season of hurt, or after there have been a season of deception or whatever. How do you build trust again in a marriage, in a relationship, for someone who has hurt you really bad, for someone who has treated you badly, for someone who has deceived you, for someone who has lied to you, for someone who has abused you? How, when the person asks for forgiveness and you say, okay, I really want to forgive you, how do you build trust again? How do you now begin to relate to the person the way you used to relate with the person? The truth is, trust is one thing that it takes time to build. Yeah, it takes time to build, because when you meet with someone, um, getting to know the person is a process. Then getting to the point where you can begin to say, I trust this person, I can commit a lot of things to this person, I can depend on this person. When you begin to say this person is dependable, this person is teachable, this person is trustworthy, this person is a friend, this person is someone I can share my life with, it's process. It takes time. It takes time. Why for some persons it's that easy, it could just take probably a month, 2 months, and they're already saying, oh, I think I can trust this person. Some it took years before they came to the place of trust. Now when trust is broken, it does not rebuild itself overnight. It's not something that can just wake up tomorrow and, oh, you're back to trusting the person, especially when the how could I speak? Should I use the word or the language? The brokenness of the trust. It actually came totally from the other person. It can be really difficult. It can be really heartbreaking, because you want to ask yourself, if I trust again, will this person not do the same thing again? If I trust again, will this person not fail me again? If I decide to trust this person, will this person not lie to me again? You come to a place where even when you forgive him, there are times that the person may be talking and then you're trying to reason what the person has done before, and you're like, oh, how do I know the truth from the lie? How do I decipher when the person is saying the truth and when the person is actually lying? How do I tell myself, oh, the past is past and this is a new era, this is a new generation, so let's just move on, let's go beyond it? One thing I want to let you understand is, if you found yourself in a place where you've hurt someone and whether the hurt came through lies, through violence, or whatever. And then you know you truly love the person, probably your spouse, you truly love the person, and you don't want to let the relationship go, and you're looking for how to rebuild your relationship. Do not try to force it, because we see some situations where people mess up and then they ask for forgiveness, and then their spouses actually forgive them, and then something happened. After the thing happens, probably they did something and the spouse is like, oh, hope you're not going to hurt me again, and they get angry, like, oh, I thought you forgiving me, why are you bringing back the what has passed? It's past. What? No, guy, no. Woman, no. You hurt the person, you hurt the person. The fact that the person forgave you doesn't mean the person has forgotten. It is one thing to forgive, is another thing to forget. So if the person is bringing back that thing, don't say, oh, the person is nagging. No, because when you break something, take for example a stick. When you break a stick, how do you mend it back? How? It's not mendable. It's broken, it's broken. When you break a glass, how do you mend it back? When you break plastic, how do you mend it back? Okay, you gotta mix all these people that used to mend plastic, they will melt another plastic to seal it up. But when you see it, you will still know the scar is there. So when you misbehave, you mess up, and your spouses decide to forgive you, it doesn't mean the scar is not there. The scar is going to be there. So when you say they should forget, it's difficult because the scar will keep reminding them. So it's going to take a process. You're going to have to go the extra mile. Yeah, you're going to have to do the extraordinary to help them forget what you did, to help them, not you trying to defend yourself, because I've seen situations where people try to defend themselves and try to emotionally blackmail their spouses and make it look like what they did should just fly away like a bird. It doesn't happen that way. If you messed up, accept it. I think that's the first way for coming back. Accept that you messed up. Apologize. And when you're apologizing, don't just use gifts to apologize. Gifts do not talk for you. Gift is just a gesture of, oh, I'm trying to come back. But it doesn't show that you are really sorry or you are remorseful for whatever you've done. You have to say it with your mouth. The same way you did whatever you did, whether it's through lies, through violence, whatever you did that broke that trust, you have to rebuild it. It's like starting all over again. It's like you're starting your relationship, your marriage all over again. You need to rebuild that trust. If it is in your actions, in your deeds, whatever you have to do, if it's whatever it takes, just ask the person, how do I make you forgive and trust me again? Don't even use the word forget, because it's not see, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, it will still be there that you messed up at some point. But if the person can forgive and trust you again, is a huge part to the person forgetting what you did. Have I said something? Yes, I think I've done something. So if you're out there and you're saying, okay, I've messed up, or my spouse has messed up, and I don't know how to forgive, or I don't know how to forget what they did to me, all I'm trying to say tonight is start from the beginning. Ask for forgiveness. When you ask for forgiveness, mean it. Mean it when you ask for forgiveness. And when the person has forgiven you, begin to take one step at a time towards building that trust again. Keep reaffirming your love for them, and let them naturally begin to trust you again. Do not force it, do not push it, but do the natural, and I'm sure you spark up that forgiveness and that trust that you'll be looking for. If today is your first time of watching, please do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to like, and please share this video, because someone else will just be blessed. Till we come your way again, stay blessed.